Just where are you at mentally right now?
Just a little bit frustrated. Just expecting more out of myself. Coming into the playoffs, teams going to lock in and they're going to try to make the game hard for you. And I give a lot of credit to them for, executing their game plan, seeing 2 and 3 guys, and making the game difficult, but the opportunities that I do get, I just got to be better. I think it's as simple as that. But I'm fine mentally. It's just frustrating to, fight an entire season for home court and then come out and not perform individually or as a team in the first 2 games of a playoff series. So, we just got to move on to the next one.
Serena Winters, NBC Sports Northwest. Dame, you just said, you're just feeling frustrated right now, like you could have done more. Do you feel those frustrations during the game, or is that not something you allow yourself to do until after the game's done?
No, I think after the game when you see the result, we've lost the games and it's like, man, my job is to do more, or you can do more, because I always do. But just the way that they're covering, I think it's the right thing to do is to trust, to make the right play, to find the next guy. But it's finding that balance of being aggressive and making those right plays. And the situation that our team is in, this is our season. So I think that's the frustrating part when the game is over and you look back at it. But I think the beauty of that is knowing that, we dropped 2 at home, but, we've won on their floor before, and we feel like we're capable of doing the same thing they did to us, to them. But I know I got to be much, much better in order for us to do that. And I know I'm built to bounce back in that way. So, frustrated with my performance and knowing that I could do better, but I guess not down about it at all. I know that going forward I can really turn it over. So, we'll see.
Third row.
Dame, Andrew Greif from the Oregonian. You're such a vital point of this team's leadership. What are you going to do in the next 48 hours to make sure the team's in the right mental state to go into Game 3 feeling like you guys can win?
I think it's just important for us to be who we are, continue our communication like we always do. We're going to get on the plane tomorrow, and we're going to interact how we always interact. I think it's something to be said about, being uptight and panicking and worrying. It's a position that we didn't want to be in. Nobody wants to be in, especially when you start off a home court. But we competitors. This is a game that we love to play, and it's supposed to be fun. And as a competitor, the challenge should be fun. You don't want to be in this position, like I said, but it should be fun, and we should accept that challenge. If not, then, it could be a quick series.
Dame, do you expect you guys to make changes now, kind of strategy-wise or lineup-wise, or do you stick to plan, you think?
I think we made some good adjustments offensively. I think tonight we got, like CJ said, some of the same looks as game 1. We just made a few more. But just some little wrinkles that we put in, they led to better opportunities. And, sometimes we didn't turn that into points. But I like what we did from game 1 to 2 offensively. But I think defensively, just maybe the aggressiveness that we could have on their ball handlers, maybe, we adjust in that area. But just I think these first 2 games, came down to, a lot of 50-50 balls. They were just more grimy than we were. They played a more physical game, and they gutted it out more than we did in both games. And we got to go to their home floor and do the same thing.
We're down 0-2, heading to New Orleans. We got to have the same mindset they had, and going to their home court, compete, get second chance opportunities for ourselves, get loose balls. This is a must-win. We got to go in there and take both of them.